Getting hot already. Last few days it's been in the mid 90s here in northeastern Pennsylvania. When I was a kid and we didn't have a baler, this is how we used to do our hay. We'd load it in piles. We always had a rake. We would rake it and we put it in piles, and then my uncle would drive by with the wagon and us kids would pitch it in the back of the wagon, and we'd take it up to the barn. We'd load it up top in the barn. We never had years ago there was a real big farm we had, but over the years it got smaller and smaller and smaller. And it's nice and peaceful today. The birds are singing. I'm in the shade here a bit. So it's nice to get away from all the noise and everything else and just relax, stress down a little bit, pile up some hay, throw it in the wagon, take it up to the barn. Now I know why my uncle always drove the tractor. And us kids were piling up all the hay. So what I'll do with all of this hay, obviously I don't have a combine and I don't really need one, I guess. So I'll use all of this with the grain on yet, and I'll load it in the wagon. I'll take it up for the chickens and pigs. I usually get pigs in the fall, and I had them last summer, but I'd rather do them in the fall, butcher them around February, something like that. But as far as the chickens go, I'll load these in the wagon, I'll put it in the barn, and then I'll feed it to the chickens over the winter. They could use it as bedding and they'll pick through it, get all the grain out. Keeps them busy. It'll keep them busy because you can't always have your chickens out all the time. Can't always have them free ranging, especially where I live here. They get picked off. They get picked off by fox, coyote, you know. Everything likes to eat chicken, right? I usually gotta watch doing this hay because sometimes I'll lift up this hay and there'll be a snake under it. It's happened quite a few times to me. I guess it's nice and cool. A lot cooler in the field underneath this than maybe somewhere else. I don't know. Plus, maybe they're looking for mice, things like that. I don't know. But I'll get these in some nice piles. I'll drive along with the wagon. What I'm using today is I have a John Deere 3025E. Pulls a 2-bottom plow, it harrows, it does everything I need it to. The loader works nice. I have these R4 tires on there because I do a lot of loader work. I don't have the ag tires on. And they're weighted, they have beet juice in them. Each tire I believe is close to 600 pounds, something like that. And then I have my wagon here I just redid. I redid it a couple years ago. And it's an old International hay wagon. I know, it's now a John Deere wagon. Well, that's gonna do it for this video. I'm gonna make another one where I load it and I put it in the barn. I didn't want this video to be too long. I just like to explain what's going on here. So I'm gonna take all of this straw up and I'm gonna save it in the barn. And like I said, I use it for bedding, and I leave the grain on it, and the chickens pick at it, keeps them busy, gives them something to do. So I appreciate you watching. Probably have another video tomorrow, me raking this up or me loading this up into the wagon, taking it up to the barn. So have a good day. Remember to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. Have a good day.